specialty makers. Try our high-quality bromate-free, all-purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 4808-715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shiklisho Limited. Quality you can trust.
Mitsu Air Limited, authorized Mitsubishi air conditioning dealer. No need to replace your air conditioning units ever so often. Split units, cassette, ductable, CTVIF systems and much more. Mitsubishi Electric has long been powering industries and providing solutions for healthy living. Mitsu Air Limited boasts the industry's first 10-year warranty on all parts and labor. Inverter units are also available. Don't hear it, just feel it. Mitsu Air Limited, 246 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Give us a call at 674-4000 or 675-4000 or email us at mitsu.limited@gmail.com.
I'm Brian. I've been welding for more than 25 years. It's a rough job, so I need tools that last long and work efficiently. The most important tool that I use every day is a welding machine. A good one, in my experience, must last at least, let's say, 4 to 5 years without breaking down or losing efficiency. I've been using a Ronix welding machine for about 4 years now, and it's been a really good companion.
Ronix Premium Quality.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening and welcome to Breaking Barriers here on IBN Channel 8. Of course, it's a pleasure being in your company, and as usual, nothing has changed. I'm trying to find something while we were on a little break, but it looks as if I will not be able to find it, so I humbly apologize. But I will keep trying because quite frankly, yeah, this is important. Will I leave foul by? We're two at Caliph? Yeah, two of them. One to two of them by? Right. Before I start things up, I can't find this potato, boy. And I'm looking for this potato all over the place and I can't find it nowhere. That mic supposed to be on the ground? Yeah. I put that there for spite. Right, here we go. Okay, good, right. This one is looking too good, but I gotta take it. Good, that one is looking too good either, boy. All right, so, God boy. Right. For spite, I can't put up this pity. Right, Justin, I just get what I wanted. Justin. Wait now, Justin, leave the studio.
Here, boss.
Yeah. Somebody leave my studio door open, and then number 2, I just send you a photo. Let me know when it's ready. All right, folks, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to all who committed last week. And it was a shocker because, last week was only the second week that I came back that was publicized. And what happened is that, to be honest with you, I was blown away that we had so many commitments for Windows, which I asked for. And I was totally blown away. I would like to thank you so much for your dedication. What happened is that only about, I think, 4 or 5 people did not come and fulfill their commitments, but I'm sure they will because, when we do things here, we normally get people doing what they promised to do. You could sit down here, but you wouldn't show. Look at this fella coming. People now coming in the program here. A set of old people. You ready for me, Justin? Yeah, Uncle Justin.
Ready.
Right. I just want to wish this fella on the photo right now. Zoom in now. I just want to wish this fella happy 67th birthday. This is my brother Fowl, aka known as Super Fowl. Ashmi Ishmael, purchasing man at Extra Foods. I would just like to thank him for all that he has done and his support. And, you know, I could go on and on and on and on and on. But this is just to wish him a happy belated birthday. May God bless him with many, many, many more. And of course, this is one of his poses. If you go on his Facebook profile, or you go on Instagram and search for bellybem.com, you're going to see it have a set of photos of him there, right? In that pose and many other poses, right? I'll leave that right there. Anyway, I could imagine my brother Nazim and Amboto right now. They must be real get jealous, you know. You could imagine Boto in a photo like that. Anyway, before we start off the normal Trinidad thing, my fellas could have tell me that the background would have show up. No, what you say? What the power of TV? Right, stop right. See, power of TV, boy. Move from left to right. You see thing there, boy? We are going to be in a mess from this week. Things are going to get real bad in Trinidad. Get ready. And let me tell you why. Because of this. Take a look. This is Venezuela right now. Venezuela is in chaos. Millions and millions of people have hit the streets demanding an election recount and for Maduro to step down and the opposition to step in place. All these people, with those who are faithful to Maduro, all you know what is going to happen. They're going to have shooting. They're going to have killing. Maduro is going to put in place, you know what? Police lockdowns, where the state now, there will be a curfew and people will not be able to come out. It is going to get worse before it gets better. Now, there are people, like for example, Ralph Gonzalez, who decided to go ahead and congratulate Maduro, even though, strangely enough, everyone is saying that the count needs to be done again, and it is questionable. Now, isn't it interesting that Maduro stated that he won by 51%? Not 52%, not 53%, but Maduro said he won by 51%. So the error of margin, the margin of error is very close. So therefore, a recount is essential. Now, all you know Maduro. Maduro would have taken those ballots and dumped it in the river already. And he would have thrown everything away because whatever proof he needs to provide now, he will not be able to, because you and I know that Maduro lying like hell. Right? The G7 has called on Venezuelan representatives to publish detailed election results. And that is with full transparency. Now, who do you think controls the election results? Not Maduro people. Who do you think control the outcome of the elections? Not do you think Maduro people? So what do you think if they publish? What do you think is going to be the outcome of what they publish? Whatever they publish, it's going to be supportive of Maduro and it's going to back him up. And like I said before at the beginning, what is going to happen to Trinidad is that people are going to come here en masse now because Venezuela is going to get worse before it gets better. So literally tens of thousands of people, especially when the killing start, tens of thousands are going to flee and head to Trinidad and Tobago. And you and I will have to brace. Because let me tell you something. Not everybody is going to be the doctor and the lawyer or the laborer. you're going to get the criminals. You're going to get the gun runners. You're going to get the drug runners. You're going to get the gun manufacturers. You're going to get the drug manufacturers. And they're going to all come across the Trinidad and Tobago. And all you know, we Coast Guard. I don't have to tell you, right? The Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard, they normally work from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. From 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. they're closed. If your family out at sea and jogging, don't call nobody. If all you get fired upon and they thief all the boat engine, don't call. Because quite frankly, the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard is just as corrupt as the people transporting those Venezuelan nationals back and forth. They are boatmen who are collecting literally, it's $200 to $300 per person. And some of those boats are pirogues hold about 20 people. Yeah. 20 by 3, that's $6,000 per trip. 6,000 to go, 6,000 to come back. Moody, your boatman. How much gas they spending?
They sound like about $150 gas.
To go and to come back about the same.
Yeah, that's fun.
And they would and they wouldn't have to buy the gas from Venezuela because most likely they would have walk with their kegs, correct? Yeah, good. So we are looking at about $300 in gas. So these boatmen in Trinidad making nearly $50,000 per trip and making, Mudi, you're the fisherman here. I'm asking you again, how many trips could a boat make between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m.?
Let me see, where's the distance here? About 7 miles?
7 miles.
You could make about 4 trips.
So let us be the devil's advocate and let us say they could make 3 trips. $150,000 per night. $150,000 per night. That better than the drug trade. It better than the gun trade. It better than being a pilot. It better than being a politician in the PNM. It better than being what else again, boy? What other big paying jobs you have? Doctor, lawyer, scientist, NASA analyst. That better than everything. But who is allowing it? Trinidad and Tobago, approximately 2 years ago, Fitzgerald Hines had said that Trinidad and Tobago have 150 points of entry from the outside. And then I had reminded people that even then, them sit down and they count. We have Venezuelans coming through here. Okay, we have them coming through here. So we know that it have 150 points of entry. And up to now, nothing has been done to plug those points of entry. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. What has been done? Zero. So, tonight I have a question for you. Let me just welcome our good friends of berberine. And of course, remember, berberine keeps your blood sugar at bay. And for those of you who want a little, time by yourself and the wife giving you too much pressure, take some berberine. Because anything sweet, just keep it away. Moody, they go and buy that, man. God, look, Moody can't stock up on berberine. Tonight I have a poll for you because we just recently got a new Minister of National Security. In other words, a minister in the Ministry of National Security. And of course, that is the man himself. All you know who I'm talking about, right? Yep, of course. So let's get that poll question on the bottom of the screen there now, guys. Do you believe that Keith Scotland, a.k.a. Coalpot/Bicycle Man, will make a difference in national security? Yes or no? Let's open up our phone lines now. Guys, the lower third, you could drop the size and you could just put it up for a few seconds and take it back down. That way we don't disturb the background. All right, so let's open up our phone line, 663-8373 or 645-4426. The question tonight is, do you believe that Keith Scotland will make a difference in national security? Yes or no? Crack open the phone lines, please. Right, and we're going to go to our phone lines now, 645-4426 and 663-8373. I understand, by the way, quite a lot of places throughout this country inundated with flooding. But you see, I have said it time and time again, that Trinidad and Tobago hired contractors, and the contractors just comb the grass in the rivers. And that is the type of conmen that we hired. So therefore, the flood that we are getting, we deserve that, what we are getting really. We really deserve it. All right, let's go to our phone lines. Hello? Hello?
Calling from Diego Martin.
Yes, Diego Martin.
Well, yeah, the question is?
Right, do you believe that Keith Scotland will make a difference in national security?
No, absolutely no.
Why?
Because the whole the TNM government don't see.
Oh God, no, we can't say that because the man is, remember the man is a learned attorney, and we cannot say that. And not only that, the man recently gets silk. And man gets silk. Remember the man, and we're talking about the silk that available in his supermarket. PNM just call him and say silk for you, silk for you, silk for you, silk for you, silk for everybody. Everybody gets silk under PNM. Let's go again. Hello?
Never.
Yeah, go ahead. Never.
Never.
And why do you believe so? Let me hear you.
Because when you're going to a ministry like national security, you must have some kind of expertise. What you can do, he's a qualified attorney, right? You have to have some kind of special training that you could take to make a difference.
My brother, well said. Thank you. And that is why I want people to expatiate tonight, because we have a lot of brilliant people, right? And let's go to our lines again. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, good night.
Good night.
The only way to get rid of crime is to get rid of the leaders. And one specific leader. How you could put a blind to lead the blind?
Thank you very much.
This is the Blind Welfare Association. This is a country.
Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you so much. Let's go again. So far it's 3 out of 3. Hello? Yes, sir.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I believe he will not make no dent in the, because his constituency is riddled with crime. What has he done to assist his constituents in moving away from that?
Fantastic point. Fantastic.
And as a matter of fact, the Minister of National Security is in the same position.
Yes. This sounds like a caller from Trinity.
Definitely.
How the flood treat all in Trinity?
We don't have flood in Trinity.
How Wassa treating all in Trinity?
We have a schedule, but it's not bad.
And how was the pill out today?
It was not bad. I didn't get any teeth.
All right, then. Let us. Assalamualaikum. I got. Right, I should ask him about that picture I put up earlier on, boy. What were his thoughts on that picture, if it affected the grandchildren or anything? All right, let me just move to the other side of the screen now. Yes, that's it. Good, right. That's what we're talking about. Let's go. Hello?
Yeah, Inshan, good night.
Good night.
Inshan, what difference? Why? That like a slap in the face to the citizens there, right? No lie. But yeah, I want to ask you one question before I go, right? And that the same man who did represent Kroko? You enjoy it?
He and Gilbert Peterson and Karim Marcel, those were the 3 attorneys who represented Kroko.
And still he can't win against our boss lawyer, eh?
Well, it's a boss lawyer I had in.
I know that. You enjoy your night.
No, but he won a lot of cases. I mean, let's give Keith Scotland his credit. In the court, he's fierce in the court. In fact, he won a case for me, so I have to give him credit where credit is due. Let's go again. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good night.
Good night.
Yes, so the question is, will Scotland make a difference in Minnesota? Yeah. I believe not.
So you don't believe he can make a difference?
No way.
And why do you think so?
Because first to begin, let me look at the commissioner of police. You have heard her in an interview, she could believe me so. Answering questions is like, she had no clue what's going on.
right? So you're putting, let me put it like this: you're putting her down to lead the next one.
No. Like I said, we can't say that because the man is a learned attorney, and we can't refer to, because remember Fitzgerald Hines is an attorney too, so we cannot refer. I mean, we could disrespect the office, but not the individual. And you know, at the end of the day, my cases almost done in the court. The other day, I got a letter from Builder Boys, defamation. When I look, my attorney look at it, my attorney started to laugh, right? My attorney started to laugh. He said, well, you really want me to reply to this boy? I said, Richard, do me a favor now. Let me win one more case now. So I just want to mention, anybody who had dealings with Builder Boys, positive or negative, and your work was done or it was not done, or you have matters before the court, or you had to go to the police to get some sort of information where Builder Boys is concerned, please contact me. Could I put my number on the screen, please? 684-4762. That's 684-4762. I looking so I am excited for this one, boy. Oh, God. Right. Here we go. Back to lines. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. You're live.
Yeah.
Listen to your telephone and not your television, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello?
Ma'am, mommy, listen to your telephone. Forget your television. Don't bother with the television.
I don't have any television.
Buy any television in the background, mommy.
Yes, no. Just
So
so
wait till she
boy
have
must
one
have it on. Yes, no, eh?
Over the last 3 months?
No, that is a bicycle man and a breadfruit man. He can't do nothing for this country.
So breadfruit is a good thing, mommy. One is that breadfruit, you could boil it, you could steam it.
Plenty breadfruit and things to eat, so we have he that for no minister.
So the man said, let me go back to coal pot. You have a problem going back to coal pot, mommy? No gas here to buy?
I have 80 years. I can't go back to no coal pot and fireside and things. I have to get stove.
All right, mommy. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. You know who she song like? Tell she to put the highway. I was afraid to actually carry on a conversation. And by the way, in studio here, I have my religious mentor who guides me, Mr. Caliph, Assistant Imam in Gasparillo. I have Ballhead, otherwise aka Snow Cone Man from Monroe, otherwise known as the sexiest Snow Cone Man in Monroe. And then we have Moody, aka Toes, don't ask me why, and of course we have four. Right, let's go again. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good evening. Go ahead, please.
Yes, good day. I'm calling from Tobago. Hello, I'm calling from Tobago.
Yes, Tobago, go ahead.
And I'm living in Tobago 60-something years now. I hardly see a flood. So all the people get flooded, they're living in the river.
What is that?
I'm saying all the people, I say I'm living 60 years now.
Right.
They're living in the river.
Never bathe in a river. All right, let's go again. We'll go until 8:30 with this question, right? So let's go again. Remember, when you call in, turn on the volume on your television, please. And so that way we can have a conversation that will be clear. Please turn on the volume on your television. We're going to deal a little bit with the flooding when we take our first break at 8:30, right? This segment brought to you courtesy of our good friends of Electromatic Gate System. They are representatives for ProfElnet, for garage doors, swing and slide gates, service and repairs, etc. Let's go again. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, you're live.
Yeah, I believe this comes out of the freedom that's offered to the National Security Ministry. You know?
Okay, so you believe he will make a difference?
Yeah, because he's going to go to the crime scene and he'll have to even collect the DNA evidence. And he will also collect the shell casing for ballistic testing. He will also gather the cell phone records of the victim as part of the investigation. So yes, he will make a tremendous asset to the ministry. Right? Good night.
Very facetious, and I cannot guarantee any of the things that you just said. What I mean is that what he could do, he could cause the price of breadfruit to drop significantly. I know that I'm actually, for those of you who never tried it, I roasted breadfruit under firewood. We tried that once, Moody did that once, and boy, it was real tops. That was real good. Let's go again. Hello?
Hello, good night.
Good night.
Yeah, I'm calling concerning the question. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening to you, but you're very, very, very faint. Go ahead.
Yeah, I am calling from Leo Martin. I'm calling concerning the question. I believe, yes, it would make a difference.
Okay, caller, sorry to do this, but I am not hearing you at all. I have to actually strain my ear to hear you. Please try and call back because really and truly, we can't. The call is very, very, very low. Trinidad, the only place when rainfall, telephone does have a problem. Right? I humbly apologize. I didn't mean to do that. All right, so we're going back to our phone lines again. Again, when you call in, turn down the volume on your television, please. We'll take just about 2 or 3 more calls. And one of the persons who called earlier on had a very valid point in regards to, the whole issue of experience to be a Minister of National Security. As I said before, I remember Philbert. Just the voice of Philbert was enough to get criminals running. I mean, with the 2 that we presently have, I really don't know what they have that could cause criminals running. But one of the things I'm concerned about, every area they're having roadblocks all over the country. Isn't it interesting that roadblocks are never held where the criminals live? Have you ever seen a roadblock within half mile or quarter mile where the criminals live? We have never seen that. All right. So we're going to take a break. Justin, or should we go to our lines? Callers, we're going to take a break, right? As we have calls on hold, we're going to take a break. Remember, you're watching Breaking Barriers right here on IBN Channel 8. We'll be back right after this.
I'm Brian. I've been welding for more than 25 years. It's a rough job, so I need tools that last long and work efficiently. The most important tool that I use every day is a welding machine. A good one, in my experience, must last at least, let's say, 4 to 5 years without breaking down or losing efficiency. I've been using a Ronix welding machine for about 4 years now, and it's been a really good companion.
Ronix Premium Quality. Ronix Heavy Duty 89 Series. High efficiency, brushless 20-volt motor. All-in-one professional angle grinder kit. Ronix brushless angle grinder.
This year, protect your home with a beautiful standing seam roof that is built to last. Standing seam roofs are proven to last longer, eliminate potential leak points and rusting that screws cause. Built to Last is offering 5% off your purchase, plus save up to $2,000 with free roll forming of your roofing sheets and guttering. Roofing that's built to last. Built to Last Hardware and Roofing Manufacturing Limited, Southern Main Road, Freeport. Call or WhatsApp 355-7703.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high-quality bromate-free, all-purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 4808-715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shiklisho Limited. Quality you can trust.
Mitsu Air Limited, authorized Mitsubishi air conditioning dealer. No need to replace your air conditioning units ever so often. Split units, cassette, ductable, CTVIF systems and much more. Mitsubishi Electric has long been powering industries and providing solutions for healthy living. Mitsu Air Limited boasts the industry's first 10-year warranty on all parts and labor. Inverter units are also available. Don't hear it, just feel it. Mitsu Air Limited, 246 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Give us a call at 674-4000 or 675-4000 or email us at mitsu.limited@gmail.com.
For the everyday lowest prices on all grocery items, trust Low Cost Supermarket for the widest variety of quality products at low prices. Freshly picked fruits and vegetables, healthy products for your well-being, high quality meat cuts, and a warm and friendly service. Low Cost Supermarket, Southern Main Road, Canupia.
You know, I just want to say something. There are supermarkets that I will support and supermarkets that I will not support. I will support Extra Foods because Extra Foods, plenty for 20, years get real money savings on that. Low Cost, I will support them 100% because at the end of the day, because of reasons like this. Attention customers, unfortunately we are closed for the rest of the day due to weather conditions. And this is the first notice that I saw like this throughout the entire day. And I want to commend and publicly congratulate Low Cost because what Low Cost did there, they made sure that their staff was able to travel home to get home early because later on it would have been difficult for them. And I just want to congratulate Low Cost for that. Well done, well done. You know, what happens is that I know that even with Extra Foods have something whereby staff is shuttled in some cases home at night. Correct me if I'm wrong there, right? Talking to Mr. Sexy who pulls up in the corner, right? Yes, yeah, he said yes. All right, so let's go to a news clip, Yeah. Oh yeah, look this. The Port of Spain flood alleviation. Right? This is on the Ministry of Works webpage. Improved drainage scheme and detention pond successfully completed in Sauki, Port of Spain. 2019, correct? I believe we have a video. Let's run that video.
Works Minister Rohan Sinanan says he is confident that the recently completed flood alleviation project will help to curb the long-standing flooding challenge in Port of Spain. As he did a walkabout along South Quay this morning, Minister Sinanan bemoaned the fact that every rainy season, thousands of citizens are left stranded in the capital city due to high rising waters.
Because you recognize once South Quay floods, which is very, very often, the entire city shuts down. Because you have 100,000 people stranded, either the Maxi hub or the bus terminals, and nothing happens.
The project, which cost just over 9.9 million, was completed by the contractor Jusamco Pavers Limited. It is bringing into use a more robust drainage system, with the ministry now in the procurement stage to acquire a supplemental pump system. But even as he handed over the project, he called on the business community to be more responsible with their garbage disposal. He said the indiscriminate disposal of large amounts of garbage contributes significantly to the flood challenge.
We have sent people out in the night to understand what was really happening. And what we found is that a lot of businessmen actually pay some of the homeless people to remove their garbage from in front of their business places. And what they do is that they take it and they just drop it into the manholes.
Caribbean, if you really think about it.
Come back to me. Pull back the beginning of that clip, not the news anchor part, where Rohan Sinanan started to talk at the beginning of that clip, please. I just want to check something.
In the capital city due to
which is very, very often, the entire city shuts down.
On the left side here. Because same receding hairline, same glasses, everything. Anyway, I think Dr. Rowley, in fact, forget the doctor part. I don't want to even refer to him as doctor. Rowley. I believe that Rowley put the wrong man in national security. I believe we should have put Rohan. Because Rohan sent people in the night to investigate pipers throwing garbage down the manhole. Now let me ask you a question. You send people in the night to investigate that. Anyone was charged? Anyone was charged? No one was charged. That is number one. Number two, we spent $10 million. $10 million just a few years ago for flood relief in Port of Spain. And it didn't work. Because of the set of dunce you have in the Ministry of Works and because of the set of dunce you have in Pure. The same dunce on them that put up a drain in Baraka grounds. And the drain does work in reverse. Once for the year, it does work right. Maybe it is because the moon set right. And that is what goes on. $10 million spent for a massive failure. Contractor was paid. Now, I don't mind. Contractor get paid based on what earlier asked them to do. Right? And to me, it just continues. I see Guyana boasting. Imagine Guyana building a bridge nearly 3 kilometers long. Sorry, I didn't save that clip. That costing them 200 and something million US. We build our overpass with concrete to go from one end of the overpass to the other end, less than what, 200 meters? And we paid $250, $300 million for that. Guyana building a bridge where they have to pile underwater. Go down there and meet up with shark and all kind of big cascadoo with big teeth. Right? All kind of manita, crab, all kind of thing they're meeting up with. Them Chinese and them eat that, of course. Right? So the fact is that look at what the Chinese have to go through. $200 and something million. But we in Trinidad and Tobago, we saddle with the crookery left, right, and center. And we take it. Like today, I put up that post about the flooding. Let me just thank Bill Talas for sponsoring this segment. Of course, before I'd closed off, I had 1 or 2 ads that I had to finish, and Bill Talas was one of them. So thank you so much, Bill Talas. Of course, for those of you who want your galvanized sheets, whatever it is for your roof or your home, give them a call, 299-4079. And when you look at what is taking place in Guyana with the transformation and the president recently going and visiting a job together with the Minister of Works. Right? Let me try something here. I'm going to try something now. Right. Who is the Minister of Works in Guyana? Is it Edghill? Find out for me now. Check that for my security. Who is the Minister of Works in Guyana? That boy, oh God. Oh God. Hey, let me check this, yes? Huh?
Yeah, correct.
Edghill?
Yeah.
Good. Well, here what happened. I'm going to call Minister Edghill now.
Public Works, yeah.
There we go. We're going. We're going Guyana.
Good evening.
Good evening, Minister Edghill.
Yes?
How are you, sir? The name is Inshan Ishmael. I host a program, Breaking Barriers, on Trinidad television, and we had spoken a little while back about, you know, the work that Guyana is going on with right now and how things are progressing. And we recently came across a video whereby contract... Pardon?
I missed something, sir. What did you say?
No. I was looking at a video in Trinidad here where the Guyanese government is trying to stamp out the corruption that is taking place. And you all had put a stop to a contractor in regards to the work that he was doing. And I'm calling you to publicly commend you, sir, from Trinidad for the work that the Guyanese government is doing right now, especially the Ministry of Works. Can I ask you a question, Minister Edghill?
Okay, I'm listening.
Right. One of the things that we have found in Trinidad is that it is a difficult process to go through to get this done in Trinidad. But in Guyana, have the laws been constructed in such a way that the minister could go in and intervene, and if the minister is not satisfied, the minister can decide together with his permanent secretary and put works to an end right away? Or is it that there is a lengthy process like what we have in Trinidad, sir?
I am not sure what you have in Trinidad, but we have a rules-based process, sir. It's based upon the rules. You break the rules apply.
And we have been seeing that.
And for the sake of your information, the minister don't terminate contracts. The permanent secretary does.
Yes, I saw the permanent secretary does. And can I ask a question? And like I said, sorry to do this because we were so impressed by the video in Trinidad here. It is not something common that we see. I'm telling you because I'm a TV show host. Is it common in Guyana to see Trinidadian contractors being brought up for failure to meet the standards in Guyana? We saw 1 or 2 contractors, but how common is it?
I've only had to deal with one, so I cannot speak about others. I can only deal with the one who has had a contract, they did not perform, be engaged, we brought that to an end, and the project is continuing.
Excellent. Minister Edghill, I wouldn't keep you any longer. I will be coming up to Guyana in a few weeks, and it would be an honor to meet you and interview you. Of course, I will call you ahead of time, sir.
All right.
Thank you. I call Minister in Guyana and get through. Can't call Rohan. Wait. No, if I go to call from my phone. Caller from New York. Oh, caller from New York on call? All right, let me take this caller from New York. Hello? Hello?
Hi, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah, good evening, sir. I'm calling from New York.
Yes, go ahead.
What I wanted to, I was watching the program here. I have some relatives from it. Right in Bamboo, sir, right next close to you, and they're here with me. And the young boy put it on TV to me, so again, it's on the TV in New York. Anyway, my point about this situation in Trinidad, about Pete Scotland and whatever, and, you know, these fellas and that. The only way that crime is going to be stopped in Trinidad is that you have to weed out the rogue and the corrupted police officers from the Trinidad and Tobago police.
100%.
If you don't do it,
100%.
Sorry, sir?
I agree with you. Look, the man that set me up on gun charge.
You have to.
He ended up robbing somebody, and he's still there.
And Mr. Inshan, let me tell you something. I am talking about first-hand knowledge because I'm also a retired police officer. And I'm talking about men who work in certain sections in the police service in Trinidad and Tobago are untouchables. There's nothing the commissioner or any other person that have the testicular fortitude to go forward and do something about it. So that's why we will always be in this problem of corruption, drug abuse, human trafficking, and all these kind of entities that are coming in Trinidad and Tobago. Again, Inshan, I got this number and everything, so I'll be looking on a lot more to your program from now on. Have a blessed one to you and your audience and everybody.
Thank you so much, my friend. Greatly appreciated. Let me just welcome our good friends. I'll send a number to you. I want you to call that number. Yeah, I'll just send it to you. Call that number for now and see if you get through. Right, let me just welcome Mitsui Limited, the #1 supplier of Mitsubishi, the only supplier, the agents for Mitsubishi air conditioning, the #1 unit in Japan, #1 inverter units, #2, they have every, when I say inverter, saving your electricity and all. Right, and then #2, you get anything for residential and commercial too as well. Right, so give me your phone and let me call it if you want. If you have any girl and you're expecting you to call it, oh God. Look, that boy damage you all, boy. Right, here we go. Here we go. I'm calling the minister in Trinidad and Tobago now.
Hello?
Minister, how are you going?
Hello?
Minister.
Yeah, I want you to call me tomorrow.
Thank you, Minister. Yeah. All you see the difference? All you see the difference, boy? You know, and I'm so glad. You know, that minister I call in Guyana, he could have said, Mr. Ishmael, I don't know you. I'm not familiar with you. I'm not familiar with your program. I cannot answer anything right now. Send it to me in writing and I will try to help you out. But he answered me. And out of respect, I kept the man on the phone for a short period. But Rohan sounding like he in a matikor. Right? Rohan sounding like he watching the Dulaha and them dance. What day today is? Is that matikor in our Wednesday? All right, I don't know. Right? But here the difference. You know, hear what? Justin, I want you to extract that piece of clip with Rohan and with the Minister Edgehill from Ghana. This is what we have to deal with, the arrogance, boy. Let me call one more minute. Yeah, come, I'm giving you one more number. Tonight is my night. Yep. You hit jackpot, Brits. Right. Ashmir is sending you the number now. He might be a little more sensible. No, I'm not going to tell them it's me. Eh? I'm going to change my voice. Give me your phone. Eh? No, nothing he would know. Eh? No, he does watch my program. His mother does watch my program. Diane, Sukar, and everybody. This boy have all kind of, what kind of nastiness is this on your phone, boy? You just visit that site? But with the jail, where he dial per day. Where he dial per, where is it? I want to know. I'm giving me some trouble with this thing. Right, here we go. Ow. They don't know this number. You real guy going good tonight, but you get minister's number, boy. I bet you is one man. Go answer your phone. Yeah. I bet you that. Right. Normally it's got a message telling you after a few rings that the caller you have tried, is unavailable or something like that. Right. Right? So. To prove to all you. Now, we have happening. This is the family of the Ramkisoon family who have a piece of property in Bamboo number 2 between Mohan Street and Rattan Street. The place is overgrown with bush. There's a lot of stuff on the property. Could you please send someone to deal with that, please? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Kazem, I make a bet tonight on my program. And I say everybody wouldn't answer their phone. I get through with a minister in Guyana. And I say to have one minister a call. And I'm sure to get through. And you know, same thing I say on my program here is same thing up, my. You couldn't not answer your phone and prove me wrong, my?
Allah knows best.
I mean. So how things going?
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, but not one day you come and bring a little baigan or a little pumpkin for your brother, you know what I mean?
Why just come back at grounds and eat?
No, forget that. I know you does eat. Believe me, I see how you does eat. But what I'm telling you is this. This is a man that went Hajj with you. 2 hours we hug up and cry together.
Oh, God.
You never even bring a baigan or a pumpkin for your brother and you right next door, boy.
Hey, John, you see when you carry me and I put my eyes on that car, boys, I never forget that moment in life, you know.
No. I remember that moment too. You real cry, brother, man. You're staying up all my ihram and thing. I remember that very carefully. Alhamdulillah. But I just want to thank you, right, for being there because you are one of the most reachable individuals since I know you. And I just calling to tell you, Minister, you keep that up, please.
No, that is not my name. I tell you.
Oh, yeah, Kazim. Yes, always telling that. And congratulations on them vehicle and them the TG and just make sure that them officers ain't going in the bush and delik D.
I'm making sure they take that pretty last and it to the next level and deal with the farmers because they under pressure out there. People, these people lawless who just going and taking people animals and the crops and thing, you know.
Yeah, but you see, that is your fault. By now, with the skills that you have and the talent, Baigan and Pumpkin should have chassis number by now.
Oh, yes. I'll talk to the Transport Commissioner.
All right, my brother. I need to take a break. All the best.
All the best.
Take it. One slap. You see what I mean? All you see what I mean? Right? I mean, at the end of the day, it have people you could reach. I reach a minister in Guyana, and the two of them, the one who gets silk, and God knows how much case he win. The other one who was in Matikor, and he tell you to call you back in the morning. Let's go to the slide, guys, and the videos. Oh, God, that was a shock. Let's go again. Yeah, run it through. This is all over Trinidad today. All over Trinidad today. No, in fact, here what? Run this video from the beginning because this fella is making sense. Run the audio here.
3 minutes away. You can't tell me. 3 minutes away in Port of Spain today as I speak. Right? And what's going on here? The rain not even falling hard in Independence Square. Or you talk about tide high. It's no high tide here. The drains need to clean. Yep. Spend all the money and share the money. Get the poor people and the poor man some money wherever. Let them clean the drains in the city. People wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up and smell the coffee, you know.
Right, I had to give him any credit. You know who do the video, I can't bypass him.
What?
Right.
What's going on?
While you're running through the other flooding videos, guys, I just want to tell you that when you look at what had taken place in the past and what is taking place now, right? The minister stated in a video that people dumping garbage in the drains in Port of Spain. No one ever get charged. The mayor never ever pick up on that. So therefore, who they gonna blame now? Isn't it fact they're supposed to... Where the gully soccer, by the way, boy? Eh? Where the gully soccer? All you remember the gully soccer? What do you remember the gully soccer? This big thing like this thing is like a vacuum on steroids. And it's sucking out everything. I don't know why they don't put that in Parliament. This is Trinidad. And ask Rohan. I want to ask a question tonight. Come back to me. Could Rohan Sinanan publicly tell us if any of his family have gotten contracts from the Ministry of Works? Could Rohan Sinanan publicly state who those contractors are, please? State it. Tell us who. Could Rohan Sinanan tell us if Rowley had mentioned two of those contractors on a political platform and referred to them as crooks and conmen and thief under the PP administration, but all of a sudden, these are good boys under the PNM? Because the talk is and the allegation is that these fellas given big money that was used to build Bali's house. But I gotta tell you. Let's run through the other slide, guys. Go ahead. Right, for immediate release, the Ministry of Rural and Local Government is intensifying its efforts in the elimination of mosquito breeding sites across all 14 municipal corporations. Let me tell you something. Eh? You see some of them government ministers we have? We should have done something about the breeding to create the kind of people that we get as representatives. We should have stopped that breeding before it started. Because look at what we have as representatives. Oh, by the way, I want to a little look at that color chart. And this is not being racist, this is being factual. And look at when the PNM ministers came in 2015, and look at them now. And check and see how much of them change complexion and get fairer. Watch how much of them, PNM ministers. Watch them. Some of them before marriage, some of them after marriage. I'll leave that as it is. Let's go again, guys. Operation Turning the Ship Around. They actually used the wrong letter in the word ship. They used the wrong letter because they're turning all you know what around. Right? Same thing. Because every time they just give it a name, Operation Anaconda, and what they get? They get Mapapi Snake. All the operations that before failed because the PNM and criminals are bedfellows. And you can't get rid of crime if the PNM continue to protect the criminals who support them. No matter what you do, you could put 10 in Scotland, they're not going to stop crime. Because the PNM and crime goes hand in hand, it's brother and sister. Let's go again, guys. Look at this woman. Look at this one. You know who she remind me of? She remind me of, you know who's Akir? Tell me if she face, you're a jackpot. She remind me of Shaman from Grand Bazaar, right? But if you watch, pull her back up it here. Watch this woman. One, you're seeing as a professional. You're seeing the woman takes care of how she looks. You notice that the woman, you could see that the woman is somebody who is a no-nonsense person, but prolong that story. Giselle Crystal Peters, 37, of Phase 2 Reform Residential, was reportedly stabbed in the neck and killed by 3 masked men at her home. Neighbors heard the woman screaming and her body was found by police in the kitchen with a knife to the left side of her neck. The masked men were seen running out of the premises and into a maroon-colored car. One of the men was heard shouting, "Drive, drive, drive." This is PNM country again. That is the norm. Children passing out, adults passing out, women passing out, professional women, regular women, everybody passing out in Trinidad. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago. Let's go again, guys. The high cost of murder. 341 homicides cost the state nearly $2 million in funeral homes, storage fees. Come back to me. What do I have to do with me? What does it cost to the parents losing a child? What does it cost to the husband losing a wife? All of us study that cost, eh? But all is studying that the state have to spend money because of all your stupidity, because of all your illiteracy, because of all your bankrupt ideas, all your studying, all your lost X, Y, and Z. Nah, man. Nah. Come better than that. Come better than that. Let's go again. Yeah. Yeah, let's check this out.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday News here on CNC3 and the TBC Radio Network. I am Bhavita Gopal-Chan. Thank you so much for joining us. Top of the news at this time. Tobago police are searching for a man who called for all OBIA practitioners on the island to unite to deal with licensing officers involved in ongoing anti-crime exercises. ACP Collis Hazel told CNC3 News police are working to find and arrest the man. Now, this follows the release of a video in which the man calls for Tobago OBIA practitioners to unite against what he describes as an attack on Tobagonians. The anti-crime exercises started over a week ago, but...
Oh, God. They seeing Pitya Bandit. Everybody a camera. Nobody have on mask and robbing people all over, but they can't find them. But they're going to look for Jombi now. They're going to look for Jombi. No, that is good. No, that is good. A lot of the vehicles going now by places to fix. And they're giving them halfway walk and police paying for that now. Right? So what you're seeing here is nothing new. It's the norm because it have a few garages ripping off the police left, right, and center. Right? This is where we reach. Where we reach now, a man say, and by the way, the man say, and I'll quote him, right? They calling on the OBIA, whatever, to come together and kill. He did mention kill. But I want to ask a question. If I say, boy, I wish that minister was dead, is that a crime? I didn't say that I'm going to kill the minister, or I didn't say for anybody to go and kill him. I wish, right? And if I wish that, we're going to with Justin and I'm side it, two of them tickling one another. Right there. What happens is that when you look at what the man said, he said for the OBIA, whatever, to go ahead and deal and lick up licensing officers. And to me, it is so ludicrous. I don't believe in this OBIA thing. I tell you as it is. Right? So if you want to send OBIA for me, I have something called Ayatul Kursi that will deal with all you. You understand? Because that is my weapon against OBIA. And believe me, that real PNM people outside, they just do OBIA against me. So here what happening. You telling me now that the police is going to take time and look for this. I want to see how they're charging this man. I want to see what they're going to charge with. And by the way, somebody asked me to talk about this whole ticket thing. Let me tell you something. Let me be very frank. Number one, people are getting tickets because of stupidness that they are doing. Years now they're telling people, watch the tint on your vehicle. But you know what? Chupidi go on and put 10%, 5%, 15%. And the law is what? 30%. So when you see they coming now to take off your Tinder ball, it is your stupidity that caused that. Don't blame nobody. I always say right is right and wrong is wrong. And the reason why I will support the tint law, it is because criminals use vehicles that are dark tinted in some cases. Not all the cases, in some cases. So anything that we could do to stop them moving around, I will support it. But the reality of it is that here what happening, Adred. Let us try and see if we could focus on the criminals with guns and let us go into the areas where criminals are. Right? It's after 9 now and all you know what happened after 9, right? This code just keep moving all over the place for you. Right. Yeah, run through those 5 slides for me, guys. Nelson legal fees, top $72 million. But we as a set of dons, we have no problems. We will accept this $72 million. Yeah? $72 million. That is to go after, you know who? Ananam Logan. Let's go again. PM accuses opposition of driving away foreign investors. No, that is the PNM job. The crime running investors. Let's go again. I thought it had 5 slides. Account 3. Oh, I would just like to mention this. This young lady, she was supposed to represent France, but France decided that they will not support her because she wears that cloth on her head. But France allowed disrespect to the Christian community, come back to me, by showing the Last Supper with a man and his cucaracha hanging out, and total disrespect to the Christian community by showing a transsexual and God knows whatever the hell they are and calling it a show. I've always said, if you want to live with somebody of your own sex, that is your right. If you want to marry that dog, that is your right. But don't play your comment to push that garbage on me or my family. I will return it in your face and let go a drop kick with it too. The fact is that at the end of the day, a lot of these people who want to have this relationship with men and men, they go after the young people, the children of who? Not straight people. Because a man and man can't have a child, and a woman can't have a child. So at the end of the day, where you think they're going to get children from? Bring it on via FedEx? Wait now. Somebody in Parliament did that. I ain't calling no names. We're leaving that right here. Right? We're leaving that right here. So France right now is an international embarrassment. Major international embarrassment. What they allow? Somebody sent me a photo. And the woman who did aqua sports, where they go and they dance in the water, they had on less than dental floss. And they were being paraded all over like that, normal. And that is France. And that is why I told my wife, I will never visit that country. Their mentality is stink, it is disgusting, and let them keep that nastiness. And plenty of people, even imagine a mad person like Donald Trump saying to boycott the Olympics. And all over the world, you're hearing voices from the Pope and them go right up, talking about boycotting the Olympics. You think they're really going to boycott? They put Israel, who murdered 40,000 innocent persons, including 16,000 children, and they allowed Israel there. So you think them animals and them in France give a damn about anybody else? They don't. And that is who the French, literally the leaders in France are. That is how they live. That is who they are. Right? I don't know if Macron married a man or a woman, the way the woman is. Look, I don't know what the hell he married into. But the fact is that France is one country, and I've always said, and I will continue to say, this is not hate speech. This is my religion and my religious beliefs. I don't support those things. And I will never support those things. Because at the end of the day, right is right, wrong is wrong. So, this is where I have to end it. Oh, yeah, one more slide. Oh, yeah, Turkey vows to stop Israeli attacks with stronger defense. Erdogan, you're a bloody waste of time and a failure. You've been saying that. 6 months now, you've been saying that and talking out of your mustache. Turkey has done nothing. Turkey have some of the best aircraft carriers, some of the best weaponry. You have everything and you have done nothing. So your talk is a waste of time. You are just talking from your pie hole. I'll catch you Friday at Grillian Folks and at Baraka Grounds. Remember, I'll see you there during the course of the weekend. God bless you. And be safe outside there in this mad, mad place. Watch you driving as well on the highways. Remember, there's a lot of aquaplaning. And because of the beautiful roads that are being built, when is that project being completed? Between Shogunas and Chase Village, right? Nah, I don't want no set of people to come there. Yeah. When would that project be complete? That project over 6 months now?
Yeah. Before election.
Before election? Nah. Or we will get it done before election. That is it. And you know the same contractor, Siram Brothers, I'm ashamed to say, because I had faith in them. Yeah. They're the same ones there, and they're the same ones that did a project on Akbar Chase and the whole road falling apart. Millions of dollars. Boy, I don't know. No? I really don't know. Anyway, what I got to tell you, PNM people like that, right? Waste our money tossed away, nobody cares. God bless you. Have a good one, and I'll catch you next week, inshallah, for Breaking Barriers. There is a repeat of this program on Saturday at 9 p.m. Right? That's no. All right. I'm going to see if I could join Rohan by the Matikor now. Assalamu alaikum and laters, folks.